Locked energy. Joe Dispenza, and the art of letting go. A journey to awaken the life force within you. Have you ever felt as if there's a current of energy inside you longing to rise, to expand, to create, to live fiercely? But then, something stops it. A vague heaviness presses against your chest. You can't take a deep breath. You can't laugh freely. You can't live as fully as before. You don't even know why. Your work is fine. Your family is fine. Yet somehow, the energy within you feels, look. Science calls this a dysregulation of the sympathetic nervous system. When the body stays in a constant state of alert, ready to fight or flee, the brain releases cortisol and adrenaline. All your bioelectric energy rushes upward, while the body, which should be the vessel of flow, becomes tight and blocked. But in the language of depth psychology, Carl Jung called this trapped unconscious energy. Sai. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Every time we deny an emotion, a fear, or a memory, we don't erase it, we just push it deeper into the mind. And there, it continues to drain our life force. Not to punish us, but to be shone. Jung called this repressed part the shadow, the darkness of the soul. And the paradox is, darkness never disappears until we have the courage to face it. When the shadow is ignored, our energy becomes trapped between two poles. The self we show and the self we hide. The body becomes tense, like a stretched string, always bracing, always holding, always resisting. Joe Dispenza once said, "Stress is the body's addiction to the past. Each time you recall a wound, a failure, or simply a feeling of being unacknowledged, your brain cannot tell the difference between past and present. It triggers the same biochemical cascade. Your body relives that memory again and again and again. And so, your energy no longer flows toward the future. It gets stuck in memory, locked in the loop of what once was. Yet here's the miracle. That energy never vanished. It's simply compressed like underground water, waiting for a crack to burst into a spring. Alan Watts once said something beautiful. You don't need to force the river to flow. You just need to remove what blocks it. Perhaps that's what we've forgotten. Energy doesn't come from trying harder or pushing stronger. It comes from the right kind of surrender when we stop fighting ourselves. When your body feels tired and your mind feels heavy, don't rush to blame your job, your surroundings, or others. Turn inward and listen. Maybe what you're feeling isn't depletion, but a call from within, inviting you to return and unlock the energy that's been held back. And this journey of liberation begins with understanding energy itself. How mind, emotion, and body intertwine to create the flow of life within you. Part 2. The energy flow within, where science meets spirituality. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath coming in and going out. Whether you believe it or not, that is energy, moving within you endlessly. Modern science is finally explaining what ancient philosophies have known for millennia. Quantum physicist Max Planck once said, "All matter, even the most solid, is vibration at different frequencies." At the atomic level, the human body isn't flesh and bone. It's a field of dynamic energy, constantly exchanging information with its surroundings. Joe Dispenza builds on this principle, saying, "The body is the physical record of the past. Every negative emotion, repetitive thought, or unresolved memory imprints itself in the nervous system, creating a distinct, energetic frequency. If you live in the same emotional state, you maintain the same energy, and you continue to attract circumstances that mirror that frequency." But why does energy become locked? 1. The biology of blocked energy. Each time you experience intense emotions, fear, anger, shame, the brain, especially the amygdala, perceives threat and activates the fight or flight response. Your muscles tighten, your heart races, your breathing shortens. Blood rushes to the head. If the emotion is expressed, the energy releases, and the system returns to balance. But if you suppress it, no crying, no acknowledgement, no sharing, It doesn't disappear. It freezes in the nervous system, stored in the body as an energetic imprint. Neuroscientist Dr. Candace Pert once said, "Emotions are energy molecules that can be stored in the cells." She discovered that emotional peptides can attach to receptors throughout the body, altering our perception of the world. So when we say energy is blocked, it's not just a metaphor, it's biological reality. Electrical, chemical, and neural energy trapped within the system. Sometimes it's in your shoulders, where you always carry tension. Sometimes in your throat, where you once silenced your truth. Or in your belly, the home of nameless worries. 2. The mind-body connection. Carl Jung once said, "The body is the living expression of the soul. Every physical symptom carries a psychological message. Those who often suffer headaches, those with stomach issues, chronic warriors, those who are constantly exhausted, the ones who've played the role of the strong one for too long. The body never lies. It always mirrors the emotions we refuse to face." A famous study from the HeartMath Institute revealed that the heart's electromagnetic field is 5,000 times stronger than the brain's. It doesn't just pump blood. It communicates with the brain, influencing how we think and feel. When we feel fear, the heart's field contracts. When we feel gratitude or love, it expands, becoming coherent and synchronized. Emotion, therefore, is the bridge between energy and matter. 3. Energy, consciousness. Reality. Dispenza summarizes it simply. Where you place your attention, you place your energy. Where you focus, that's where your energy flows. Focus on fear and you feed it. Focus on peace, and your body reorganizes itself around that frequency. In other words, consciousness is the switch that directs energy. This is where science meets mysticism, where Jung spoke of the collective unconscious and Dispenza of the quantum field. Both point to the same truth. Your energy isn't confined to your body. It interacts with the entire universe. When energy's blocked, you cut yourself off from that flow. But when you let go, when you become aware, you don't just regain vitality. You reconnect with the living field of existence. Part 3. The art of letting go. When you stop controlling, energy starts to flow. There's a paradox in healing and awakening. The harder you try to awaken, the more you block your energy. The more you try to control, the tighter life becomes. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means ceasing to force reality to be different. It's the state of a witness, non-judging, non-resisting, simply allowing what is. Jung sighed, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This isn't about willpower. It's about awareness. When you look directly into your fear, your anger, your pain, weak presence, you transform energy instead of resisting it. 1. Letting go the body's self-regulating energy mechanism. Dispenza describes surrender as a superconductive state, when the nervous system shifts from fight-or-flight sympathetic to restond-repair parasympathetic. Trapped energy begins to move naturally. You don't need to do anything. Just stop resisting. Breath slows. Muscles release. Brainwaves shift from beta alert to alpha relaxed and theta deep meditation. Energy then rises from lower centers of survival and fear to higher centers of intuition, love, and creation. That tingling along your spine during meditation. That vibration through your body. It's not illusion. It's bioelectric energy finding its way home. 2. The science of surrender. Meditation research shows that during deep acceptance, activity in the prefrontal cortex control and planning decreases, and the default mode network self-referential thought quiets down. As both regions slow, consciousness detaches from the self and merges with the whole. People describe this as flowing with the universe and return with lightness, vitality, and peace. Dispenza calls it coherence, brain and heart synchronization. Alan Watts said it simply, you can't control the waves, you can only learn to surf. Different language, same truth. Letting go isn't failure. It's restoring the natural order of energy. 3. Practicing the art of letting go. 3 Ds. Sit still. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Notice the moment the breath shifts from in to out. That still point of no effort. Bring your awareness to your heart. Don't force a feeling, just listen. If emotion arises, let it pass like a wave. If thoughts appear, watch them come and go. In that space, energy begins to move. Not because you command it, but because you've stopped blocking it. Buddhism calls this mindfulness. Taoism calls it Wu-wei, action without force. Jung called it individuation. Becoming oneself through awareness. 4. Reconnecting with the flow of life. As energy flows again, small changes appear. Your body feels lighter. Emotions clearer. Old pain becomes mere memory. And you begin to feel truly alive. This is awakening, not divine lightning from above, but the moment you're no longer ruled by energies once trapped inside you. Jung wrote, "There is no enlightenment by imagining light, but by making the darkness conscious." Letting go doesn't mean avoiding darkness. It means bringing the light of awareness into it. And when light passes through, energy flows again. Part 4. Maintaining awakened energy in modern life. Releasing energy isn't the end. It's the beginning of a new way of living. The true challenge is not awakening once, but staying awake amid noise, speed, and endless stimulation. We live in an era of energy depletion. Screens, news, social media, demands. The brain stays in beta mode, overstimulated by hundreds of inputs. Without a return path to the center, your energy disperses again. 1. Return to natural rhythm. The human body wasn't made for constant haste, but for rhythm day and night. Inhale and exhale. Action and rest. When you stray too long from this rhythm, energy falls into chaos. That's why Jung said, anyone who lives apart from nature will never find real peace. Create small pauses. 5 minutes of silence after waking. 3 deep breaths before replying to a message. A slow walk without your phone. Tiny acts, yet they recalibrate your frequency. 2. Heart-brain coherence. Dispenza teaches that the heart is not just a pump, it's the body's second brain. When heart and brain synchronize, energy stabilizes and expands. Practice heart coherence daily. Place a hand on your chest. Breathe slowly through your heart area. As you breathe, evoke gratitude for sunlight, for water, for someone you love. Hold it for 2 to 3 minutes. Gratitude opens the heart, changes heart rate variability, reduces stress hormones, and strengthens your energetic flow. Emotion is frequency. Dispenza size, and the universe always hears the signal you send. 3. Transform energy in action. Energy isn't confined to meditation. It's in everything you do. Alan Watts likened life to a dance. No one arrives in a dance. The point is to enjoy every movement. When washing dishes, feel the water on your hands. When working, give it your full presence. Every complete moment renews energy. You don't lose it, you're recharged. Jung called this the sacred in the ordinary. 4. Releasing energetic bonds with others. Sometimes your energy is trapped in relationships. Each resentment or attachment is an energetic cord still draining you. Letting go in relationships doesn't mean forgetting. It means freeing the energy that once connected you. Forgiveness doesn't free the other person. It frees you. Sending love reconfigures your inner field. Hung doble rot. There is no transformation without the heart. Love, in its purest sense, is the highest frequency. The primal current all life seeks to return to. 5. Keeping the flame of awareness. Awakening today doesn't mean retreating to the mountains. It means staying conscious in the city. Calm in the noise. Clear amid chaos. You don't need to be a sage. Just pause before reacting. Breathe before speaking. Listen before judge. This is meditation in motion, where energy never stops flowing. Because you have become the flow. Alan Watts said, you are not a stranger in the universe. You are the universe becoming aware of itself. And when you understand that, you realize there's nothing to find, because the energy you've been trying to awaken never left you. It's been waiting for you to let go long enough to return. Conclusion. Conclusion. Locked energy, Jung, Dispenza, and the art of letting go is not a story of mysticism, but a real journey from understanding the body and energy to living from stillness within. When you live in that state, your work, relationships, and health begin to transform. Not because you forced them, but because your energy changed. So take a deep breath. Let life flow through you, as it always has, since you were a child. And even now, if this video touched something within you, if you want to explore energy, consciousness, and the union of science and spirituality, hit subscribe to join me on the next journeys. I'll continue to share deeper insights on Jung, Dispenza, Tesla, Alan Watts, and others, so we can unlock the vast potential within each of us. Leave a comment below. Sometimes, your honest reflection might be the light that guides someone else. Thank you for staying till the end. May your day be peaceful, and may your energy always flow freely, clearly, and full of life.